For Geraldine's genogram, I wanted to start it at her parents just so we could see the dynamics of her relationship with her children and her grandkids. So if you could see at the top, you have her mom, Miss Emma Hicks, and her father, Mr. James Hicks, who are both deceased. One in 2004, which is her mom, and her dad in 2007. You can also see that they both suffered from congested heart failure, with her dad suffering from eczema as well as dealing with alcohol abuse. And then if you notice that her father has two children with a different woman outside of the five that he have with her mom. So you have a pretty interesting order. You have Shirlene, who's the oldest. Then you have Edward. Then it comes over to Annie Laura. Then you have Norman and Janice. Then Geraldine. Then Darwin. And two of her siblings also suffers from congested heart failure. So that seems to be a trend in the family and something that's passed down genetically. Um, no, her brother Norman passed away from cancer and is not included in the genogram, but it's included in the family history timeline. So her grandmother also passed away from cancer as well. And two of her sisters suffer from drug abuse. So it seems like addiction may run in her family, or, the addiction to something, like whether it's drugs or alcohol. And then you have eczema that's passed down from her father to her oldest daughter, to both of her daughter's children. So eczema is something that's really strong in their family genes. And then I want to take a moment to talk about her close relationships with all of her siblings, considering the fact that her father had kids outside of his marriage. It was very interesting to know that her mom still instilled that closeness in her with her other siblings as well. So she maintained a very close relationship with all of her siblings. And as you can see, she was also a victim of domestic violence with her ex-husband, Reggie. So that's a relationship that's completely cut off.